So, if you might... As you might have heard and seen on my socials in the past year, I've been working on lots of new music, but nothing came out. That was because I've been working on my first album, and I wanted to do an album for like a really long time, but never did it because I wanted to do something special with it, and I didn't really know how I could make an album which would stand out in comparison to other albums. But the last, I think in December 2016, I thought of a sci-fi story I had in my head, and I'm really intrigued by movies, and especially sci-fi movies. So that was for me the inspiration to write my own story, so that I could make the music follow this story. So I made an album which contains 15 tracks. All the tracks that are made for the album have a special place in the story. So you have like more sad songs, which are part of a sad chapter in the story, and more like euphoric songs. They all have like the same elements that you use of me. Big euphoric breaks with lots of synths, lots of bass lines. And I've added a little new touch to it, which is a lot of orchestral music. For me, I was looking for like a sound which I really enjoyed making and enjoy listening to in my free time, and that is like orchestral music. And I want to combine it with my usual like dance music. So you have like a really interesting blend of orchestral and dance music. And yeah, I've been working on it since the beginning of last year, and now it's finally time for you guys and girls of course, to see and hear what I've made. So coming Friday, I will be releasing the first teaser of my story. I had a really great artist who made really cool paintings for me, which I then animate, so it would like become a story, like an animated story. Her name is Bouke Jagersma. She's a really cool artist, and she really inspired me as well. When I showed her my story, she really had really great ideas for it, and so together we made like this really cool world as where the story is developing in. So I'm not gonna tell you much more about the story. It's more like something you have to find out for yourself. It will be shown on my YouTube account, and will also be shown on the new website that will be launching next month. The story will be divided into 4 chapters, which of chapter 1 will be released in the next month, so not long to wait anymore. And yeah, I could go on and talk a lot about the story and how it will be, but I wrote a really cool, at least I think, really cool backstory for it. I would much rather for you to read the story and watch the movie with the story and the music that comes with it, which you will all be able to see for next month on. So that's where I want to leave it for now, hoping that you're gonna enjoy the new music and the new story that I've written for you, and for myself of course. But yeah, it's something I really want to do, something personal, which is different than all the singles that I've been doing, which are just one singles at a time. I really want to make something that feels like my own, and I want to do something, try to do something unique at least. So I will be keeping you up to date through my social media channels in the coming weeks and months. So now it's time to release the new music. So I'm really looking forward, and I hope you guys are too. And next week I'll be back with a new video, and I hope to see you all then again. So take care, bye bye, have a great week.